All right, in this video we're going to be looking at how to calculate the cost of energy using the specific example of how much does it cost to cook toast every morning for a whole year. And to do that we need a formula, and the formula is equal to energy is equal to power times time. So E is energy, and that's typically measured in joules. P is power, measured in watts, and T is time, measured in seconds. So a joule is actually just a watt times a second, or a watt second. Problem is, when electricity is priced, energy is priced, it's not priced by the watt second or by the joule, it's priced by the kilowatt hour. So a kilowatt hour is just a unit of power, kilowatt, times a unit of time, hour, or kWh. Now where I live, this happens to be 2.83 cents per kilowatt hour. So that's the cost of electricity. So to figure out what it's going to cost for a whole year, well, I need to convert my power from watts to kilowatts and my time from seconds. I need that in hours. So power for a toaster, well, I flipped the toaster over, spread crumbs all over the place, made a big mess to find out what the wattage was, what the power consumption was of that toaster. And then I realized, well, it wasn't on the bottom, it was on the back, so I didn't have to flip it over. But it was 1,200 watts. Now, if I divide that by 1,000, that comes out to 1.200 kilowatts, which is the unit I'm going to need in this formula. Now, as far as the time is concerned, well, how long does it take to cook your toast? Let's say it takes about 4 minutes to cook the toast. I know that's a reasonable estimate. But I don't want minutes. I want this in hours. So it's 4 minutes times 365 days a year. And then we need to divide all that by 60 because there are 60 minutes in an hour. So 4 minutes times, so the amount of time I use the appliance times 365 days per year divided by 60 minutes per hour. So I'm going to get 4 times 365 divided by 60 gives me a total of 24.3 repeating. And that's going to be hours that I'm using this toaster. So now I'm going to need to plug my values into my formula now that I've got them in the appropriate units. So energy is equal to power times time. So that's 1.200 kilowatts times 24.3 repeating hours. And I get an answer of 29.2. Now my typical unit for energy is joules, but now it's going to be kilowatt hours because I converted it to kilowatts and I converted my time to hours. So this is kilowatt hours. So if I want to know the cost for the whole year of delicious toast cooking, I need to go 29.2 kilowatt hours times 2.83 cents per kilowatt hour, and that's going to give you my answer in cents. And I get an answer of 82.636 cents, so call that 83 cents. Now 83 cents, we want to write that in dollars, 0. Oh, I better start that again. $0.83 per year to cook that toast. Sounds like it's not very much, but where I live, we still have to add on our carbon tax, we have to add on our distribution charges. That's going to end up costing a lot more than that. But that's the energy charge. That's the charge. Energy is equal to power times time.